Hey everyone, I'm Cameron with Murph Electric Bikes, and today I'm going to show you a couple different ways that you can accessorize your cargo bike. Cargo bikes are awesome and they bring a ton of functionality to your ride. So whether you want to ride with passengers or just lug all of your gear, there's a ton of different ways that you can accessorize. So without further ado, let's dive in. One of the most popular ways to deck out your cargo bike is to make it a passenger carrying machine. I know a lot of you out there probably have young kids that you want to take with you on family bike rides or school drop-offs, so here's a cool setup to do just that. First and foremost, we've got to give the kids something to sit on. So these cargo seat pads truly are a no-brainer. They install easily without tools, provide plenty of cushion, and come in both brown and black. 2 of these seat pads will cover the length of the cargo rack, and these are definitely a must if you plan to carry passengers. Next up, we've got our cargo carriage. This accessory is super functional, gives your kids something to hold on to, and keeps them safe and secure while riding. I definitely consider this an essential if you plan to carry passengers. Another one of the essentials for this setup is the backrest. What you see here is actually a collection of 2 products. 1, our cargo backrest, and 2, our cargo support bar. The backrest snaps right onto the cargo support bar and gives your kids something to lean on. And speaking of the support bar, you can also use it on its own to give the kids another thing to hold on to. Mounting this is a breeze as it installs directly into the pre-tapped holes on your cargo. Cargo bikes aren't just good for shuttling the kids around, they're also a great option if you have adult passengers too. Maybe you want to take a road trip with your friend riding shotgun, or treat your significant other to a date night. This setup utilizes a lot of the same accessories as the previous layout, but we're going to configure them a little bit differently. No passenger setup is viable without some cushion, so we're turning once again to our cargo seat pads. We're also using our backrest again, but this time we're going to move it all the way to the back mounting points. In addition, we're also adding another cargo support bar that will act as a handlebar for your passenger. And just to note, there's actually 3 possible mounting points for these, so you could add another one in the middle if you wanted to. For this setup, we're also adding one of our most popular accessories, the front basket. Since your rear storage is being occupied by a passenger or 2, having this lets you still carry your essentials like a water bottle or a jacket. As you can see, with some small modifications, we now have a bike that's ready to carry adults rather than kids. So what if you don't want to carry any passengers? After all, this is a cargo bike, so let's load it up with some real cargo. Since we're maximizing how much we can carry with this setup, we're definitely adding a front basket. These are truly plug and play since they mount directly to the frame. Next, you'll notice we have a nice big open air crate on the back to load up. I've personally used this for grocery runs and carrying all my work gear when I'm coming into the office, and it's been a real game changer. This thing has so much space and it really lets you get the most out of this rear cargo area. Fully decked out, this setup allows you to haul nearly anything you throw its way. And if you want even more space, you can attach a Murph trailer to truly maximize your carrying capacity. We know life gets hectic sometimes, so having the flexibility to carry both people and cargo might be a non-negotiable for you. This setup accomplishes just that. Starting off again, we have our front basket to carry our smaller items, and now we're adding another basket on the rear to carry our medium-sized items. This basket isn't quite as big as the open air crate, but it still gives you ample space to carry all of your necessities. For our passenger carrying needs, we're again choosing a cargo seat pad. I really can't emphasize enough how essential and hassle-free these are. To finish off, we've got a support bar up front to give our passenger something to hold on to. Overall, this setup is nice because it turns your cargo bike into an ultra-utilitarian form of transportation. Whether it's precious cargo, a passenger, or both, this setup has you covered. I hope seeing these different configurations was helpful and showed you how much of a functional workhorse your cargo bike can be with just a few accessories. These are just a few ways to build it, but you can really customize it to fit your needs. The possibilities are really endless, and we encourage you to experiment with all the different combinations to find what's going to work best for you. Thanks for watching.